We're back with Skytown Elysia!
Hooray! More progress, at least for our front anyway. Whether you guys will see us or not, time will tell.
Right.
And a good time to play this, I guess. Hey, wait, what is this dread? Hey, I'm not that callous as to play the game immediately on release.
You know, I was thinking for a while when we were doing the Halloween stuff, I was thinking maybe I should just play through Dread. Just to spoil everything for everybody.
It's like the only people that's like everyone's disliking. It's like you guys are the idiots who chose to click on the video.
Yeah, so let's play the game for a reason.
Your highest priority is to get Skytown.
Oh my god, there's a Resident... Oh! Code Veronica was freaking Survivor 2?
Wait, what?
Resident Evil Survivor 2, Code Veronica. Was released with PS2. Based on characters and enemies, Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm about to say,
That
that would explain so much.
So Code Veronica version of frickin' Resident Evil Survivor. That sounds horrible.
Anyways.
Yeah, we were talking about Resident Evil, just shitty Resident Evil games to the side.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about games of the future, and a lot of them have been looking good lately.
Yeah.
Sonic Colors Remaster, Diablo 2 Resurrected. Well, that one was okay, just not great.
Yeah.
I
Well, it had like a bunch of server and connectivity problems and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think there was once a case of someone like the game just refused to. Huh.
Oh, right, that thing. You shoot that for lore. Right.
Creators.
I gotta go over all the lore for the frickin' this area too, because every single area has different lore. So I gotta make sure I know where it all is.
Well.
Trying to see where to get it.
I have the Hypermode, right? I should be able
Yes.
to do this.
Get in there. Activate Hypermode. Hold plus. And now hold A. Getting our bearings once again.
Yep. You can tell I haven't played this in a while.
Yep. You need to get that Hyper Ball from that boss to get through here. So you try to come to this planet beforehand, you want to be able to get past this room. And hopefully you have Grapple Beam. Just remember, thankfully, you can hold on to the frickin'... You can still shoot, like before. Which is good. And now, time to go to the beauty of what is the worst part of this game.
Yep, this place sucks.
Oh, God. Skytown Elysia.
Looks cool at the very least.
I do like the way it looks. Then again, I feel like the areas as you go through the game, they start looking better and better. I like the next one even more. It looks wonderful. And evil. But wonderful.
It's appropriate.
Mm-hmm. So, you wonder why we hate this area? Here's one of the big gimmicks.
Yep.
Grapple. Whee! Just make sure you shoot things out of your way. You got these freaking grapple rides, stupid asshole. Stop repairing this thing. You're the ones who are making this bad. Why don't you get rid of the doors from this thing? So yeah, you have a big giant grapple ride where you have these obstacles in your way.
Yeah.
The doors, it's not bad. Those just hurt you as you go through. There's worse, and let's just say this. If you get hit by certain obstacles, you fall off, and you have to do it again. It's very annoying. Oh no! These robots have gone rogue. Or rather, they're just trying to attack us. Tin bots. You can just shoot them with a charge shot, and they should go down. You don't have that ability yet.
Ow.
You get that in this world, but you don't have it yet. Thankfully, they're pretty light. They're lightweights. You can knock them out with a good charge shot, or hit them with a bunch of little pellets. Thankfully, they're weak, but just get used to seeing a lot of them.
Yep. I remember a particular voucher consisting of something specific you can do to them.
There we go. I finally found the lore for this. So just go through robots and make your way through. There's a lot of stuff you look to explore, but not much you can do right now, but do it. Oh, God. Make sure you time the jump right. Ugh. Anyway, let's see. We have the lore of our creators. I'm Elysian, descendant of both the Shozo and the First. The First? I am facing the last moments of my life and transferring my memory to the data pod. In a way, our chronicle begins nearly 1,500 years ago. That was when our noble creators, the Shoujo, began to build the world which would become our home. Oh, wow, so the Shoujo created them. Huh.
Huh.
A place of exploration and knowledge, floating in the clouds of planet Elysia, a fitting home for its great Shoujo builders. They built many linked hovering pods. In time, they formed a net in the skies across the globe. Instruments peering out in all directions, studying the cosmos. Also, there's that. Big battery unit. And there's the next thing of lore I'll get into later. Gift. Okay. We did not exist then. Only the Shoujo walked these hallowed halls. To the distant stars they looked, and a great many things they discovered, including that which would later spell grim disaster for all. Oh dear.
It would.
Yeah, it seems the Shoujo always manage to get their hand, start to dig into
something
things.
that goes horribly, horribly wrong.
They dig in something a little too deep, and, well, little do they know they create another disaster. Who would have thought? Gift. Several decades passed for the Shoujo here at Elysia. The harsh winds and storms began to take their toll on the station, and upkeep began to take up more and more of their precious time. Seeing a need for assistance, they created us. The first Elysian, built by Shoujo hands, stepped out in the Mechanicrash, I think that's what that word is, 1,450.82 years ago. Crude by our current standards, the first was soon given the greatest gift of all by the Shoujo. To better assist the creators, the first was given self-awareness. Nice. To all other Elysians, the first shared the Shoujo gift. This event marks year 1 of the Elysian Reckoning. Oh, I think I know who the first is. I think it's someone we'll run into not too long from now, actually. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure he's probably going to try to fight us.
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure that's who the first is.
What did it say about the first?
He was basically the first one created by the Shoujo. He was given self-awareness.
Oh.
That's why I think it's him. He also has the most special powers amongst them. Here is where these suck.
Do you see that?
That orb. Yep, you gotta shoot that along with either a few pellet shots or a decent charge shot to get it out of the way. And you got like 3 of them, I think, to get rid of along the ride. And if you hit one, too bad for you. And also, because of how fast you go, you may outrun your shots.
Yep.
At least your charge shots you do. Which either be really fast with the trigger with your pellets, or shoot ahead of time with your frickin'...
you hit.
Yep, that's why these suck. I did always hate these. And it's worse with Hypermode, you have to give them a few more shots, or a better charge shot. It's a freaking nightmare, this thing. Out of curiosity, have you died to this before?
I haven't died here.
It's just been annoying.
Yeah. But I do remember hating this part.
Oh, yeah. This first one's one of the worst parts. Although, now I think about it, there could be a reason why it'd be hard to read. I might have to move something, because I need to move the freaking sensor bar. I don't know if you're able...
My aiming's fine.
Yep. I just didn't know the the sensor bar is being blocked. Damn Shoujo bar. Them and their
Shoujo
fancy freaking intergalactic space rigs.
It's so hard to get myself in position for it. You gotta like almost be instantaneous with it.
I could be stepping out of turn, but if you want, I can get you through this just so you don't have to put up with this bullshit.
Man.
Because this is pretty freaking annoying. I hate it too. You have a good steady hand and freaking... Alright, there was 1. There's 2. Yeah, just go to the pellets. It's easier that way. The charge shots are too slow to work.
Yeah.
Okay, there's more than that.
Huh. It actually does only need one.
It takes like 2. Yeah, I guess it takes 2. It's more on the other difficulties. So yeah, just get used to that. I think might be one that's worse than that. Hey, repair drone, hi. Hey! There it is. And look at this laser wall. If I let go to morph, I'll go behind you.
I hear it.
Free missile expansion.
You did gift already, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I went over that. That was the thing of the first being created, which, by the way, if the first who I think it is, you just saw him.
Yep. Why do I get the feeling that I'm gonna see him later?
You might see him very soon. I think it's this route. Which, yeah, this could be rough if you're not prepared. So, prepare yourself.
Yep, I'm just trying to... I don't want to go back up!
I did. Shut up, you.
You're the reason why we can't have good things.
Damn it! I didn't even do anything! Exactly.
You found a way.
You ruined yourself for me and everybody else. Fuck you. At least they're giving you a warm-up by having to go through all this. I keep reading this game does give you a lot of energy tanks early on, which is nice.
Yeah. Of the ones, this is the easiest one. Though they need to give you the E-tanks because Hypermode.
I was gonna say, oh, the easiest one, the hyper tank, with the energy tanks. Yeah. I was gonna say, for a moment I thought you were gonna say the easiest game. I was just like, oh dear.
It's definitely not the easiest game.
Yeah.
Not by much.
I'd say it's still Prime 1. Except for the Omega Pirate. That's the only boss that's an absolute asshole. And Metroid a bit too.
Yeah.
And
That's
Metroid
my
Prime,
case,
you're not
though.
ready for them. Those are all endgame though, so that makes sense. Prime 2 is inconsistent. This game is just usually difficult with most of its bosses.
Yeah, because a lot of the game here is a little bit more action-oriented as opposed to...
I don't think any of it gets as bad as the worst of Prime 2, but it still gets pretty hard.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anything in this game is as bad as the, I don't think anything in this gets as bad as it does for, Spider Guardian.
Yeah. You mean Boost Guardian?
Yeah, that's more what I meant. Yes, yes. Other people say Spider Guardian just made me say that. By the way, there's the first, I think. He likes to become hologram. He wants to... Yeah, he kind of goes out of sight. You want to get him to appear? Get rid of these other droids. These ones are a little more durable than the normal ones. Instead of actually dying, they actually break apart. Also, he can enter Hypermode! Like a dick. Your options are either try to fight around Hypermode, or keep trying to hit him while you can before he disables it. I think you hit him fast enough, you can't disable it, but... He usually only does it after a while. Like, I don't think he usually tries to disable until after you, show that you're corrupted. But yeah, just don't let yourself get cornered by him. If he disables your hyper mode, things get worse. You can hit him when he's not visible, but you won't know where he is. Thankfully, he's like a necromancer. He spends a lot of time trying to revive the robots you knock down. Hey, stop it! You gotta wait a little bit. Hey, stop hitting my feet, bitch! I would say it looked like he was trying to enter hyper mode. In fact, he came up to you. Careful, this is your last one you have. Yeah, if you see him come up to you, that's when you want to make sure you shoot him away. If he actually takes the time to come up to you, that's when you know you're in trouble. You bitch! That's right, keep fueling my anger. Keep fueling my anger. Yeah, this thing is an asshole. Oh, well. Oh, I guess it'll teleport away easily if you don't use your, hyper mode.
Yeah.
Ah!
I did use a little bit of it liberally.
Yeah. Well, time to get back to our bearings in this game.
Yep.
Because, oh boy.
This is gonna suck.
Yeah, this boss, because he comes in and out, you gotta take your time to actually be able to hit him. And you can't.
Which means
well,
I gotta do that damn...
Remember, checkpoints. Hopefully, checkpoints. It hasn't been a save station in a while, so I hope they at least save it at the latest when you enter the room. If you gotta do the morph ball thing again, fine. But we better be, like, near here. Yep,
Okay.
exactly what I thought.
Okay, at least they're merciful.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Which, yeah. Since in between sessions, we finally played through Dread, or mostly through it.
I played mostly through it. He played through all of it.
Yep, I even played through on hard mode. And, whew, that game, I really liked it.
I'm enjoying it.
I'll have to let it settle, but... And I also have to play Zero Mission again. But for right now, it's arguably my favorite 2D Metroid game. I like a lot of what it does. Like, you can tell the developers like looked at the previous Metroid games and knew what worked, and did a lot of that.
They also went and improved their game in particular.
Yeah, Samus Returns, they improved their formula a lot too. The counter's a lot more fluid. They have a lot more of the classic power-ups, and I think a couple of the new ones that are pretty good. There are some I don't care as much about, like Cross Bomb, or
the double jump one.
Spin Jump!
That
yeah,
is the
basically
stupid...
primed Space Jump. I wasn't realize what that was. I'm like, fuck you, game. Like, why would you do this?
For the speedrunners, probably. But that is a kind of a big, that is unnecessary as hell.
Yeah, I mean, that's how they wanted you to progress in the game, so I guess...
I won't argue that, but that one's pretty dumb.
That was a dick move, yeah. That's probably my least favorite one. That's the only one I was like, come on, this is completely unnecessary.
Like, what was the... Like, is this...
And believe me, there were some that were unnecessary. I will say the Eon mechanic was better. Instead of having to collect Eon energy to frickin' recollect all your power. Oh yeah, and he goes bad if you're on Hypermode. Not quite as devastating as with Hypermode, but it still sucks. So yeah, watch out for him being a dick. But yeah, the Eon powers are pretty good. I ended up trying to not use the Phantom one when I could help it. I tried not to use the Phantom one when I could help it because it slowed you down a lot. It was useful avoiding those frickin' robots. But yeah, that game really did have a bit of everything.
Yep.
I was gonna say it had a lot of stuff from Metroid 1 and Super Metroid, but then again, Zero Mission and Super Metroid feel very similar. So
yeah.
I talk about one, I kind of talk about the other because of just how much they're alike. It had a lot of like repeat encounters with strong enemies, like Metroid 2 / Samus Returns, and it was implemented alright. Ooh, just kill him, nice! Free energy tank, by the way.
Neat. So at least they know what they're doing. At least they care.
I'm gonna ignore that. I don't need it.
I definitely don't need it. I don't need it.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, just grab it and go.
Remember, flick the nunchuck. Just reminding you in case you did forget. Oh, I forgot you were doing the grapple beam stuff earlier.
Yeah.
But yep, some of the repeat encounters like Metroid 2, but better and not nearly as annoying. Some people hate that about Samus Returns. I was like, dog, that's how Metroid 2 was.
Yeah.
You can't blame them for sticking on Metroid 2.
That's Metroid 2 in a nutshell.
Yeah, I would say, like, going back and playing the original Metroid 2 after Samus Returns, I was like, wow, Samus Returns is more faithful than I thought.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the Metroids you fought in their variety was actually very similar to the way it progressed in the original Metroid 2 as well.
Yep.
Because they made it add some, Super Metroid Zero Mission stuff to give it some more flavor.
Yeah, because if you otherwise by itself, Metroid 2 really isn't that good of a Metroid game.
It's better than original Metroid 1.
Yeah,
I
mean...
go this way. That gap's too wide. Boy, there's invisible floors. Yeah, you don't wish for that, trust me. Oh, there's a hand panel.
No. Yes, I'm gonna call the ship here to blow shit up.
Lip controls. Don't forget to look for those hand scanners. But yeah, Samus Returns it's Metroid 2. It's still better than original Metroid 1, because I'll say original Metroid 2 I'm not a big fan of.
Metroid 2 original is really difficult in the sense that...
There is one thing I have a love-hate relationship with, though, in that game. The final boss.
Yeah.
It's incredibly challenging, but not in the best way. It's basically just a freaking tank for missiles.
Yeah.
It's got a simple strategy, but it speeds up as you go to the fight. You gotta load like 150 missiles in its mouth. It's like, good lord!
Oh, goody.
Oh, and these! These are what take more shots to kill. These are what I was worried about. I hate these. So, yep, get your pellets ready and shoot them like crazy. These are mostly where you're gonna be fighting on these. And sometimes, like this, don't give you a lot of time to shoot them. So if you fail to get them, just like the energy balls, you gotta do it again.
Yep, and it's...
That's the whole ride. No, they won't give you forgiveness to like put you in like partway through, or just let you get across anyway, and just I don't know, I'd say at least like let you get across and just deal some damage. And you made it up to a certain point. Like you know, like halfway through, they can throw you off, give you damage, and put you on the other side. You're like, all right, at least we saw you were trying to do it. You had some trouble. We'll just put you across.
Or you know, not have the enemies respawn.
That would be even better. I do agree there too. Yeah, that's the other thing. You have to do the whole thing.
Yep.
Ooh, what the heck is this? Feels familiar.
Safety cap, enter and use the cannon, but it looks like
There are these pellets blocking it. They come back immediately.
looks like we're gonna have to come back later with something.